for you to go through those moments in your life, the difficult moments in your career, in your studies, in your personal life. It is important that we be well prepared, that we be ready for those moments, because we don't know when those hard moments may come, but they will come. And when those hard moments, those moments in your life come, it needs to find us prepared. Because if we're not prepared, so how can we get through? Each one of you here who have been schooling, you know this very well. You go to school, you start the whole week, the whole month, and then there will be the tests, the exams. And if you are not prepared for those exams, what's going to happen? You're going to fail. And even before you have your exams, even before you fail, you already know if you are prepared or not. So if you are prepared, and then you already know the next week I will have some exams, so you won't be concerned about those exams. You won't be there pulling your hairs desperately because you are not so familiar with the topic. So you're going to be well, you're going to be, in peace within yourself. You carry on doing what you need to do. You carry on enjoying yourself, enjoying your life, because, I'm prepared for those exams. But when you're not prepared for those exams, you already know, don't you? So I believe when you're not prepared for something, you can't even sleep properly, because that thing keep going in your mind. You are eating there, and then you are thinking about it because you are not prepared. You go to sleep, sometimes you even have nightmares. It's like you have a nightmare with the thing that you are fearing a lot, because I'm not prepared for those situations, for those moments. It feels like that hard moment is hunting you down. So you have that fear within yourself because you are not prepared for that moment. So we need to have this readiness towards any situation that we may face today in life. I have something with me, guys, that I was typing there. That is here, as being well prepared for everything in life. Because if you go to the meaning of it, that says that suitably prepared in advance. So you need to be prepared for it. So it doesn't matter what may be the situation that we are facing or that we will face, every single time need to be prepared. Because if you're not prepared, you're not able to make it. If you don't prepare yourself in advance from the struggles that you're going to face in life, when those struggles come, you end up going down. You end up failing, not succeed. You end up having many dreams and not be able to achieve those dreams because you have not prepared yourself. That's the reason why many end up having so much this lack of confidence towards themselves, because they're not prepared. They have not prepared themselves for something. So they are not confident enough. They are not confident enough to handle situations, to go to the trials, to the hard moments, because they have not prepared themselves for those things. So it comes the thought, Pastor. So for me to be prepared, what do I need to do? For me to be prepared for my struggles in life, for me to be prepared for my challenge in my school, in my career, in my love life, in my spiritual life, in everything, what do I need to do? Because I want to be prepared. So how can I prepare myself? How can I prepare myself in advance? Because none of us here will know what we will face tomorrow. Maybe today you're going through something, right? That you did not expect to face those situations. Maybe what you're going through today, you never thought that one day you would be going through that moment. So you never thought you faced what you are facing today. And if you're not facing anything, but I can say to you, tomorrow in the future you will face a situation that you didn't want to face. So what matters now is you to be prepared for those moments. Because if you don't prepare yourself for those moments, when they arrive, you will not know how to handle. And you end up taking in within yourself everything. You end up piling all the pain, all the frustrations, towards that situation within yourself. And those things will destroy you, bring you down, will make you sad, will make you upset, angry even. Because you're keeping everything. That's the reason why sometimes you're going to find youths that they end up going to doing self-harm, they end up being suicidal, depressed, sad. Because those things, they are always piling up within them. Because like, you were just in a situation that you can't do anything. You cannot even try because you don't know, I can't do anything on this matter here. I can't solve the situation here. And it is in those moments that when you are not well prepared, the thoughts will pop up in your mind. For some who are not closer to God, the thought will be kill yourself. Negative thoughts towards themselves to end up their own self, their own lives. For those who have the Holy Spirit, but they are there, they are fighting, they're seeking for God, the thought will be always the same one. God's not with you. It's better to give up. You don't have what it takes. Look what you're going through. You cannot make it. You see, you have the Holy Spirit, and look what you're going through now in your life. So there'll be so many things, but they always come because the person is not prepared. So how do I prepare myself? How do I prepare myself in advance for those battles in life? So we go to Joshua. Joshua chapter 1 verse 8 that says, this book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate in it day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that is written in it. And it says more, for then you will make your way prosperous, and then you have good success. So how can I be well prepared for the struggles in life? How can I be one step ahead of the struggles that I face in life? When you meditate in the Word of God, or better, when you take Him, when you bring to yourself. And so if you do that, when you meditate, when you dive in what God says, go ahead, Minnie. When you dive in what God says, so you are suitably in advance. So something just happened there in your house, you are ready. Something happened in your school, in your workplace, you are ready. Whatever may come in your way, so you are already prepared. Concerning your faith, if you face any struggle for you to get more stronger in your faith, you are already prepared to those moments because you have been preparing yourself. You have been taking some that help you to grow in your life with God. But when you are not well prepared, so you end up failing, you end up giving up, you end up saying, no, that's not for me, it's too hard for me. Or to see God is boring because look what I'm going through, look what's happening there in my life. So you don't know how to handle the situation because you are not well prepared. And the best way when someone is not well prepared is giving up. So the person they give up, say, I don't want to go to church, or I don't want to be committed to my faith. Just give up. Because a person not prepared. But we have to be prepared. One step ahead.